right now, if that matters for any. Yeah, if that matters for anybody keeping track of spells, durations, etc. And yeah, so I think that's basically where we're at, and I will shoot Mike a message just to see if he's going to join us, but we'll see. So. And then I'll cut back over to this, and yeah. So Loki, if you wanna go ahead, you can go ahead.
All right. Sabertooth, right there. Yeah, we're gonna stay and hit him. Right off of that 20 there, off the wall of the screen.
Bonk.
Let's go.
I think that's a hit. I just gotta pull it up real fast.
Pretty sure. I think it was a 12, if I remember correctly.
I think you're right.
Something. It wasn't.
I just went. Yeah, I'm just pulling up. No, it wasn't. It was not high. Armor class 12. So that is a hit, sir.
Okay. Nice.
Sorry,
22 points of damage.
Wow. All right. And so with that, holy macaroni.
Yes.
Oh my god.
3d6.
Oh my god.
Welcome. Goodbye.
I'm just gonna go ahead and
I mean,
put an X on the saber-tooth tiger.
There's a mare now. That's everything the mare does.
Anything.
Fucking mayor does 3d6.
I'm also going to remove the additional saber-tooth tiger I just put on the map for no apparent reason, so not to be concerned. However, as that happens, you see Bjornhild just erupts into a rage and takes a swing as a reaction at Ziada.
okay. She has disadvantage. Let's not
That is
forget.
correct.
You know what? We'll just be fine with that.
I'll just roll again just to see. It probably wouldn't have worked
how
either
much
way.
you wasted.
Oh boy, gross. Okay.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Hear ya.
No.
All right.
Who?
What? Is there?
Did somebody say something?
All right. So Loki, you execute with extreme satisfaction
You should
this
eat that.
this giant saber-tooth tiger. Are you going to do anything else on your turn?
I have any... No, this seems like a good place to be.
Well, should you be getting to the waterfall?
Oh, right. You said to get to the
As
water.
the one who just picked a fight.
That's why we need everyone else at the waterfall.
I'm battling to the death for my honor. Everybody else, go do the thing.
Oh, it's not for honor. It's
Bonus
for you guys.
action. So I'm gonna move and then bonus action to dash because of Rouge, and then end right there.
Okay. All right. Good turn goes to Gunvald. Gunvald has heard this noise and is going to shout out for the hell. What the hell were you guys calling yourselves? The heroes? Or no, I think I was dubbing you guys the heroes of 10 Town. He's going to call out for the heroes of 10 Town to make their way to the waterfall, and he's going to attempt to tide the or ford the tide of forces coming this way. And he's basically going to get to right about there. And he just calls out in like this sort of guttural text for his bears to come to him. All right, so I think I'm going to get some people off the map right now. Why is oh, because she's standing on Tiger 12. I was like, why is she that? Yeah, he's dead. Bear 2. Where are you, Bear 2? Bear 2 is dead. Get rid of him. Balin is at the waterfall and has pulled out the scroll and is trying to yell for everybody to get over to start working on this with her. And it is Bjornhild's turn. So she is going to attack you twice. She has disadvantage on both of them, so I'm going to roll 4d20. And first 2 will be the first strike. She has a +7 to hit. All right, so a 14 on... Oh, dude, cannot connect to 14 and a 9. She is not happy at all with that. And that is her. I'm going to keep her right there. Yeah, I'm going to keep her right there. And that is her turn. Son of a something. Right. Tiger 8 is... I'm not dead, so get him off there. Bear 10 is... Wait, come on. Bear 10 is dead. Tiger 17. That's not there. Bear 8. Oh my god, this map is so big. Sorry, everybody. Bear 8 is going to rush down here. Tiger 11. I assume. Where are you? Dead. Get him off there. Bear 9, double move. Basically there. Tiger 4, dead. Novakri, your turn.
And we're getting to the waterfall, right?
That seems to be what everybody's doing.
Sorry, I gotta find myself on this map.
Hold on, I got you. Oh, you got you. Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
All right. Was that a double move, single move?
That was a single move. I'm going to toss... Sorry, I'm measuring.
I had a feeling something was going on.
Okay, so the orange guy with the dot on it just to the northeast of the tiger.
Yep, this one.
Yippers. Go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw.
16 on the dot.
Screw you too.
Do you have any bonus actions you can take? So that was a move action, an attack spell action, anything else?
Anybody aching for healing?
I'm not like in
No.
bad shape, but
Take it.
I mean I won't turn it down in the current situation. I am still
Exactly.
living the 24 armor class, so
She missed once. That doesn't mean she's gonna miss again.
yeah. She also didn't miss once, and it was just like, she hits hard. She's gonna feel pain.
Okay, I'll toss a bonus action healing word on Ziada.
Oh, I don't know. How is this gonna, Ziada? Are you going to accept this as you have engaged in this barbarian tribal custom of like fight to the death?
Do I even have an option to not accept it as magic works?
I don't know. So Can,
'Cause I
can
don't- I
somebody
wouldn't-
deny?
I wouldn't think that it's something where it's just like I would be able to.
Okay. Well, yeah. If there's no, yeah, I don't think there's a save component to it. So yeah, sure.
And it's a creature of my choice, not a willing creature. So
Yeah, well, then you get 7
Yeah,
points.
you can heal someone who doesn't want to be.
yep.
Any enemies? They're just like, haha, you're still alive. No.
Isn't that what you guys did to Nildar when you found him?
Technically, that's correct. It says a creature. It doesn't say ally or enemy.
All right. Well, then the deed is
Nice.
done. And as that happens, and some of your wounds kind of start to cinch up, you see Bjornhild just sneers and says, "Can't do this on your own, can you?"
She didn't see anything. It was a healing spell up the butt.
You get a big ass wound, and now it's a small ass wound.
Says the one who just flipped out because her giant tiger was killed.
Did you recently eat Taco Bell?
Who didn't come alone? All right, I'm sorry. You're right.
All right.
If I lose by just a small amount, I'll let you know that you could have technically won. Not that that will happen. Let's not get into the technicalities before you've hit me again.
She just
And
goes,
te- and-
my tiger hasn't interfered in this.
And technically, he does have a shield of faith from me on it, so he's already tampered with.
Gross. All right, Novakri.
That was
tons of
already
spells.
before.
It was already before. It was in the before times. All right, so Novakri, move, bonus action, action, anything else, or are you good?
That's all I got, sir.
All right, Harvest, you are up. You can begin to intone with Valen if you want to.
Oh, can I? Okay. Intoning is an action.
Yeah. Yep.
Okie doke. I will begin to intone with Valen.
You guys harmonize quite
Me, me, me,
nicely.
me, me,
Open the waterfall of doom.
me.
All right, so as that's happening, let me scroll back over here. Stop moving. All right. Tiger 16 is dead. Tiger 5 is alive, and shoot, he's not going to interfere in the combat, but he does see a bear guy down here, so he's going to. No, stop that, please. Stop. Hello. Objects and tokens. Why is this layer? Token layer. There we go. All right, he's going to run down here. He's going to take a swing at the bear tribe guy. See if he can take him out. Probably won't, but just in case. That's definitely a hit. Roll a d8. 5, 6. All right, so this guy is... put him at orange. Okay, doesn't kill him. Bear number 7. Where's bear number 7? Bear number 7 is going to rush over here. Bear number 3 is going to rush over here. Bear number 6, same thing. Rush over here. You can skip through them. Toth is going to rush up by Gunvara's side. Is bear 4 alive? As I scroll around this. Bear 4. Bear 4 is engaged with this guy. Ah, they're going to get married. That's so nice. D20, let's see. Come on, click on the thing. That's going to be a hit. And as long as it's not a 1. Yep. All right. This guy is dead. Boop. Let's move some of these windows around. That guy's dead. He's going to rush over here now because there's people coming. And so, boop, boop. Grav is dead. And get rid of that. Come on. Tiger 14. Dead. Come on. Bear 5. Where's Bear? Bear 5 right there is going to rush down here. Okay, and it goes to Ziada.
All right.
What are you doing?
I finally get to actually just swing my sword. So I'm gonna do that. 2 times.
Did you take me out of the turn order?
Well,
I
yeah,
didn't-
but you can go fuck yourself because you have a new token. So why don't you just enjoy that, and enjoy not having a token. That's in
Chris,
the combat.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I did. I was like, oh yeah, we are back at the top of the order. I'll tell you what. Why don't you take your turn, and then I'm just gonna put you back in the turn order. Well, why you were outside of it? Sorry, dude.
You switched his token.
Oh, it took it off the map. Shoot.
Do you still have where he was?
No, because it's not there.
Before me, I know that.
Roll initiative again.
I
Chris.
rolled a 24.
You did not roll a 24. I know that.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. I remember. I saw it.
So many goddamn dice. Scroll. I can only go so far. Chris, I'm just going to assign you as 5, and you will go before Ziada. I was like, I wanted to call her Vaylin because Vaylin was right in front of me on the turn order, and I'm like, nope, that's not who's going next. So, okay, what do you want to do? Chris?
All right, you said that we have to attune with them. Is that what it is?
In tone. So they've been passing around this music sheet. It looks like that's written in common, and it seems like they are reading through it. Each person taking a stanza to read.
Okay. That takes that takes my action.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I guess that's what I'm doing then.
Okay. Ziada. Yes, your turn.
All right. Yeah. While I want to start yelling out. I don't know if this is going to actually do anything, but while I'm attacking Bjornhold or Bjornhild, I want to yell, "We bow to she who wears the crown and gesture to my crown. Let the world shiver with dread. Clad in winter's whitest gown, her snow enshrouds the dead." As I gesture to everyone, generally her tribe, behind me, and you know, everyone that she came with, as I then swing, and hopefully hit. The 1, that's not going to. I don't think a 12 hits. Should have attacked her cat.
12 does not currently hit.
Don't be worse than that, but a 22, fucking better.
That definitely hits.
So that means 1,000 die get rolled. Nope.
1,000 plus infinity.
So 12 and then 8 more. So 20 points of damage. Because of my necrotic shroud, the wings that are wrapping around me add 8 bonus damage. And then I'm going to try and bash her with my shield. I should really start doing that first. An athletics check?
Yep, composed athletics. All right, she's got a +7 to this.
Ah, Jesus Christ. No, I still can't make that work.
She just goes, "You dare take the white lady's name and prayer in vain." And she can't attack yet because it's not her turn, but clearly she wants to.
Exclusively.
Exclusive. Okay. As the three of you have started to like call out your own words, and I believe didn't I share the codex?
No, I just memorized it.
Shut up.
Yeah, it's up in the Frostmaiden chat.
Okay. Okay. It's in the chat. Okay. I was like, I know I put it somewhere if anybody else wants to read on their turn. But like, as you guys, as No, Ziada, Jesus. As Ziada calls this out, and the three of you are already over there reading your own stanzas, your own sections of this, you start to feel the ice around you shake and shiver a little bit, but it's not quite there yet. It looks like more of you need to get involved with this. With that, Ziada's turn. You're doing anything else on your turn, or are you done?
Nope, that's it.
All right. Oki, what are you doing?
Running over. Still. Bonus action to get right up there. And I guess I'm gonna start to read my section in support, even though I didn't do a test.
You played ball with a giant walrus.
Most important task of all, but
I mean,
Totally.
to be honest, I believe it was you that answered his riddle of what's the best thing in the world after he
I
said, "Do you know what the
Yeah.
best thing in the world is?"
immediately.
It was so good. Like, it was one of those things where it was like, "Is anybody listening?" And TJ/Loki is just like, "You just said it. It's Krill." Oh, you're right. Good job. So okay, you're doing that. Everything starts to move, and you start to see this this split in the waterfall starts to like snake its way up in front of you from the ground, moving up. All right, Gunvald goes. Actually, if anybody can get, what's everybody's passive perception? I'm not going to make you roll for this. What's your passive perceptions?
Unless you all suck, in which case you're definitely gonna have to roll.
17.
15.
15.
Okay, anybody under 15?
And 17.
That would be over. That would be over.
Indeed. I just wanted to just say it though.
Crickets
Better
for
than
Chris.
most of you.
Chris is just crickets. So anybody with a 15 or above, I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna show.
No, did you hear me?
I didn't hear you. No.
13.
13. All right. So everybody except Chris, except for, what did Novakri have?
17.
17. All right. Yeah. So you guys can all see this like larger force coming in that Gunvald and his tribe are rushing up to try and deal with, to bide you time. And as that happens, you also notice, actually probably the two with the 17, Novakri and Loki, you guys see that on the horizon coming in is a figure that some of you have seen before. And it appears to be flying on a broom, flanked by these two larger, kind of like anthropomorphic figures. Like, they look like humans, but they're kind of bloated and you can't tell. And some of you may remember that you saw a similar being a couple times in the past when dealing with 10 towns. And those of you standing next to Velin just hear her say, "Avarice comes, we need to get this done." All right. Velin continues to chant and says, "Novakri, get over here. You need to be part of this." And it is Bjornhild's turn again. So let's roll some dice. Same thing again. 2 attacks, disadvantage on both of them. So I'm going to roll 4. First 2 will be the first one. Second 2 will be the second one. And she's got a +7 to hit. All right. So a 15 and a 17 is not going to do it with an AC of 24. So she misses you again.
Right. Of course. Naturally. What is she attacking with? I'm just
She
curious.
has a great axe.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Well, obviously, it's not so great axe.
It's not so great.
Not in her hands. Got him.
Right, and so I am going to.
I do want to say. I believe she gets to make a save though, against being frightened. I've forgotten that.
Was it at the start of her turn or the end of her turn?
End of her turn.
Okay, and so what is the save? Is it like wisdom or con?
Charisma.
Oh, charisma. All right, she's got a +2 to this. So 16.
No longer frightened.
Dut, 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 dut. Okay. All right. And so I am going to get rid of Tiger 17. I'm going to get rid of Bear 8. I'm going to change this dude. Can I do this? No, I can't do this. I'm going to leave that guy there for something that may happen in the future. Novakri, it's your turn.
Well, I'm going to try to get up to help with the intonation.
Okay. Chugga, 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 chugga. You can get over there. Remember, although the terrain looks difficult on this map, it's just sort of flavor terrain as opposed to something that's going to slow you down. You can make it over there if you want to double move. It's not going to slow your speed at all.
Yeah, I double moved and up there.
All right, and so I'll say that you can kind of jump in, and as you do this, that sliver, that crack that was working its way up the waterfall now begins to sort of like turn, like the base of it starts to expand, and you feel like the glacier in front of you shaking and quaking, the ground rumbles, bits of stone and snow are falling down from above you, but an opening similar to like a rip in the sort of the fabric and the stone and the ice begins to emerge in front of you, and this like breath of like cold fetid air blows out, and it smells like this place, whatever is inside, has not seen the sort of like the clean air of the world around you in forever. All right, harvest.
Again?
So at this point, the door has opened, so you can try to exit into it. You see that there is a huge force coming your way. You've heard the bear tribe call out that they're going to try to buy you time, and that you guys got to try to make it in there as quick as you can. And you've seen this figure coming in. Have you seen Avarice before? Have you had to deal with her? I can't remember if that was pre-you or post-you.
I don't know who Avarice is, no. No.
Okay.
Oh, this map is, I don't know, way less than I remember it being. Okay. Cat, you need to stop. All the tigers are dead except for the main one?
Yes, except for the force of tigers that is currently
Coming.
coming.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, well, we don't got time for this bullshit. Longbow, and I'm gonna dishonor Ziada and shoot his foe as close to that as I can. For the heart.
Okay.
We will do that. We will do that. Hope it's not.
That is definitely a hit.
Cool.
Six damage as I'm continuing to draw on people.
And do I see an entranceway?
Yeah, I just kind of drew it on the map and maybe I didn't put that on the map layer. Can you see the sort of triangle I just drew and colored in really badly?
Second. Triangle colored in really badly. Hold on, I'm gonna zoom out.
I don't think so. That might not be on this layer.
Oh, all right, so.
Uh-oh. Hold on.
No idea what
hold on. Go back before you do anything else, Tom. Go to the object layer. But hold on. Hold on. Stop laughing because I know where this leads. Go back to the object layer. The ice area that we were just on, that we still are on, you have to right-click that and put it to the map layer.
It's on the map layer. Okay.
Don't go to the map layer.
So here's what I'll do.
I've been here with you before.
It's true. All right, so right here to the left of Loki, that is where the That's where the crack in the ice that I drew that apparently you guys can't see is.
Boom.
Okay.
I'll
Okay. I see it. I see it.
I'll just sort of like this. Yeah, right there. Just start shaking the map everywhere. Oh, it's an earthquake. But you're right.
Okay.
I have done that several times. So, anyways, so Harvest, you shoot an arrow. Are you doing anything else?
Yeah. And what do I see in that crack?
Darkness. Darkness.
Hmm.
Like what light does pierce into it. It looks like a straight shaft of ice leading inwards into the darkness.
Ice shaft. Hold on. Give me 1 second.
In fact, to quote some flavor text here, as the rumbling sound from the deep eventually fades, the noise reaches a crescendo at the top of the great wall. As the ice parts and through the crack that has formed, you see an opening that leads further inside the glacier.
Okay. Well, I'm not doing anything else. I'm going to wait there for Ziada to get her ass over here.
You need to get your ass over here.
I didn't tell her to get her ass over here. I was just saying I'm going to wait for her to get her ass over.
I'm just hoping I help the situation along.
I'm taking these guys off because they're dealing with stuff. I'm not going to bring them up. All right. Chris, you are up.
Yes, no?
Yep, I can hear
Doesn't
you.
look it.
Yep.
I don't know.
Are we supposed to be going into this thing?
Yes. Valen is going to head in that way as soon as it's her turn again.
Yes. Jux, you should definitely go first.
Nothing bad could happen.
You're a
You go
big,
first.
strong guy, right?
You can shoot things like a mile away. Just keep shooting forward and see what happens.
You got this,
Oh,
Chuck.
don't worry. I'll take the plunge in first. That's fine. It's not like I haven't done that before.
I've
Yeah.
got other characters.
Famous last words
I know
of
the
Rock
deal.
I've done this before.
Famous last words of every character I've played in this campaign.
Yeah.
Right, that's the
Come
problem.
on, hit me. I could take it.
I don't think the Warforged had a famous last word like that. I'm pretty sure your Warforged was like, "I'll live forever." Oh,
I think it was like, I'm going to become armor or something to that effect.
no one will ever be able to hit me. Stop, stop.
And then Hrothgar's was, I can't wait to get that armor.
Splat.
Dragon's breath.
Yeah.
Is
All
good.
right,
I
so-
can't wait to get Oral's blessing. Nice.
Figured what the hell.
I'm not super
so-
attached to this guy yet. And I never will be.
Actually, I liked all the characters. The one I'm not attached to is this one.
This is the one
Sounds
I'll
like you
live
made a
forever.
mistake.
Go on to the list.
This is the one that
Right.
will make it to the end of the game. Yep.
I'm gonna shoot this guy.
Who are you? I'm sorry. I just got to move on the map. Who are you shooting?
One of the
Oh, yeah,
charging
you-
tigers.
Yep. You can totally do that.
Yes, I know.
Yes, I know.
That's only half my distance.
Yeah, Tom, can you make a bigger map? I want to really flex my range.
I would have
out.
been shooting them for so long.
All right,
The 16 hit.
That is a hit. I will put some damage on this guy. Oh, not that. No.
I'm assuming a 22 hits then.
Oh yeah, so I shouldn't have just put the orange mark. I'm just going to put a red X on him because you kill him. They don't have a lot of hit points, as you guys have already established. However, there does seem to be somebody on a broom closing fast up in the sky.
I'm gonna go in.
Bye. On that note.
I'll do it.
I did everything that I could.
All right, so that was Jux. Ziada, it is your turn.
All right, let's go ahead and swing 2 times. First one. I'm too far away, right? How long is your half elf shit? Second swing.
Actually, didn't we establish that all of those got used up yesterday, or in the last?
No,
session?
just the roll of 1. You get to redo it anyway.
Oh, gotcha. And so a 13 is her AC exactly. So that second one is a hit.
Oh, very sick. So in that case, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw this out. What the hell is happening? That thing spun forever. So 12, but then I'm also going to introduce her to Smite.
Smitty.
Smite. So that means, excuse me, I need to read this. So 3d8. I don't know how to do it. On that, so we'll just throw it out here. So 12 plus 10.
Oh,
So
gross.
22.
22. All right, I've got to. Why am I not able to move her suddenly?
It's like a shit sandwich.
Like a big poop sandwich.
In reverse.
Oh, because she got moved in layers too. That's why. Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Now, okay, and so that was a total of 22 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Minus 22. Okay, I'm gonna put another mark on her. You got her. You've got her to what was it? It was wounded, bloodied, critical. You got her to bloodied.
All right, and then the thing that I should really be doing first is the shield bash to
Okay.
try and. Never mind. I don't know why I keep rolling 3 against that.
Well,
Because that one is just a straight up like +7 versus +7, and it's just like, nah, I don't really have to try against this person who actually has strength against me.
well, you
No
rolled
worries.
you rolled the 10, and on my screen it was almost. I don't know why it rolled twice, but it was almost a 3 as opposed to the 16. So it would have been a tie, and I was like, oh, it's gonna
Well,
happen.
even then, it still would have just been nothing because I have to beat it to change the condition,
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah.
So it's like,
All right.
almost. You got really close to me not losing, but I did not lose. So
Okay.
yeah, I guess it doesn't matter whether or not I do the shield bash first when it doesn't matter.
That's
And
like
that is my turn.
See, I have vicious whispers. You have shield bash. Neither work.
Mm-hmm.
But when they do, it just makes you so happy.
Right. But it's something where it's like if I knocked her down and then started swinging or something like that,
true.
advantage stuff to that effect. But
That's true.
I do it after, and it doesn't knock her down. So, I mean, all of it's just irrelevant at that point. So,
All right, Loki, you are up. Passage is open. Jux ran in. Who knows what marvelous riches, magics, and other secrets will be revealed to you.
just gonna be dragging Jux out all frozen. It's just like, all right, we need another one.
Yep. I stay in a reachable but safe distance.
I'm not going to follow behind you, but close enough I can hide behind you. Thank you.
Yes.
All right. I'm going to take Gunvald off for the time being.
Do you understand the picture I'm painting here?
For some reason, I just deleted Valin as well, but Valin is going to rush up and say, "We must get inside." There 9. I'm going to keep that for a minute. Novakri, it is your turn.
I guess I'm going in the waterfall.
Tom, there's actually 8 more damage on that attack.
There's an additional 8.
Yeah, it was my
plus the 22, because yep. All right.
because my wing things.
Yep.
Damage.
Yep. No,
whatever.
I just put it on there. All right.
Thanks.
And I'm also, it's Novakri, you moved up there. I'm just going to do this descending because for some reason everybody got moved around, but it was Novakri's turn. So Jux, You're in the cave. You start to move in the cave. It's a distance to travel in there. So if you're moving cautiously, I'm just going to say you're going to continue moving in. But it's a long tunnel that is this same sort of.
I never got to go.
Oh, okay. It switched Novakri and Harvest. That's why. So Harvest, take your turn.
Okay. Wouldn't it suck if I got the killing blow on her?
So a 22 is a hit. Definitely a hit. 6 damage though is not going to kill her.
I know. I'm just saying it would suck. If it happened.
I'm just saying. I mean, I'm pretty sure though you have rolled a crit with that bow and done like you did max damage once and doubled it for like 20 something damage. It was ridiculous.
One time.
Yeah, one time. All right. So as I was saying, Jux, you continue to push forward down this like cavern that just seems to go forever. Everybody that's here, I believe, has dark vision. Correct?
Yep.
Yep.
No.
All right. So after the first 30 feet or so, it gets very dark for anyone who can't see. So if you need to light a torch, or wait, I thought you had goggles.
Not that I
I thought you found goggles when you guys fought that weird thing in the cavern where the hag was.
Yeah.
I'll take it if there's no attunement or anything. I don't have it listed, but yeah. If I have
Hold on.
goggles, I have goggles.
I'm just going back to it because I'm fairly certain it was an item you guys found in the ice, and when you tried to break it out of the ice, there was a creature that was trapped in there that tried to drag you back into the water, and you passed the test, and it ran away because somebody hit it for a ton of damage.
Halflings don't have dark vision.
Nope.
That,
We're just
that's-
lucky. So we find things in the dark.
Yeah, there were goggles
Their
in there.
toe just like their feet slides, just like it brushes against the corner of the dresser instead of actually getting stubbed.
Right.
It's
Exactly.
like, oh, that could have been bad.
They step
Not
right
this
next to
time.
the Lego.
Right. Like on the
Right.
corner, but it like turns so that they're aware that it was like it was that close.
That was Paul.
So everybody who's in the cave right now, and Loki, I think you have the goggles. They may require attunement, but you've had them for so long that I just assumed you had attuned to them. If not, we can figure it out, or you got to light a torch or something.
You know what they're called?
I think they're just goggles of dark vision.
Goggles
I
of
think
dark
they're
vision.
called.
Goggles of night.
Goggles of night. That's what it was. All right. So people in the cave, you guys are going to continue on, and
No attunement required. Neat.
there you go.
Wow.
All right, Ziada,
Fucking
you're
lucky.
up.
That's Harvest.
No. What? Oh, I already went.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. So I'm just saying. So Novakri went in the cave. She's in the cave. Jux went. He's in the cave doing
Oh, okay,
whatever.
cool.
And then did I skip Bjornhold on this
No, let's
last
not
go
worry
around?
about it.
No.
I think I did. Did I?
I believe
think
so.
I did. Okay, so I'm gonna roll 2d20 because she is no longer frightened. She has a +7, but no advantage on these attacks. So let's see what happens. Neither of those are gonna
Okay,
hit. Those are
I'm glad that it kept that 5, even though it
She-
knocked it over from a 13. Wouldn't have mattered, but still
yeah.
bullshit.
She came out swinging hardcore in that first round, that opening salvo, and then has been rejected hard since. So okay, we're gonna go back to the top. No, we're gonna go to Ziada. So it is your turn to rebuttal that.
I'll try and smash her with the shield. So athletics. I feel like she's not doing great. Oh, holy fuck!
Oh, she gets it. Yep, you got it.
Fucking finally. All right, so I'm gonna knock her down, and
By
it takes
one.
her rolling a 4 and me just barely beating it.
Oh my god. So yeah, she's prone. You have advantage on your strikes.
Excellent. And so that is what D6,
D6,
I believe.
yeah, D6.
D6 plus 4. Oh shit. So that's 10.
All right.
10 to knock her down, and then okay, give me advantage. This one. Oh my god. Wait, what? Hold on. What did that just do?
I don't know, but an 8's not going to hit. And neither is a 9, for that matter.
Okay, so it did. Okay, yeah. Yeah, because it was a 1 and a 2. I'm like, you mother. Oh, fuck yourself.
It hasn't popped up on my screen. Oh!
Yeah, I know. It hadn't shown up there yet.
Yeah, they both hit, but that 20, that's a crit. So, go ahead.
So I am going to be. So it's. If I roll this, does that do the damage correctly? I'm not sure if it's going to. So no, that's just
Nope.
Can you
one.
hover over it and it'll tell you? Or
Yeah, so
Just
that
double.
only rolled 1d8. So I have to roll a second one. So it's 15 for the slashing damage. Then I am also going to be going with another smite,
Okay.
which is this and this.
Oh, wow, you're throwing in all the chips.
Oh yes,
On a crit? Yeah.
right.
Oh, that's it. It's on a crit. Okay, that's why I
Yes.
was like, what is happening?
So that's 15. So you know what? Oh my god.
I already
So
got the 15
28.
mark, so it's 20. It's 28
All
additional.
right, and then 28, and then I have the other 8.
All right, so she had 16 points left. And
Oh.
what do you say as you
Overkill.
finish off your mother?
That was your mother?
Let's not worry about that.
Damn, girl.
I just imagine the two of you screaming this back and forth over the tundra. That was your mother. Don't worry
No,
about it.
I never felt
I-
that way.
Obviously, Ziada said, "Die, mom," and then you hear me go, "That was your mom."
Yeah, it was already said what was said. So I knock her down, and then as I stab her and explode, the smite into her, I'm going to
That sounds
gloat.
so dirty.
Well, I mean, yes, phrasing. But I will say, as I said, neither
This is what
you
the
nor
early
Oril,
bedtime, Mom.
neither you nor Oril can stop me. And then I just finish her off. And I also just want to gloat that I'll enjoy wearing your tiger as a headdress as the chieftain of the tiger tribe.
So as you stab into her, and this like additional
Into
just
her heart.
pulse of energy, just like you can see it, like it's almost like when Palpatine like zaps people with electricity. You just see this like this energy, this radiant energy, vibrate through her body. She looks up at you, her like the light in her eyes fading. She just says, "Daughter, you have my strength, but Oral will take from you everything." And then she's dead.
I feel like I need to change what I said to just unlimited power.
Unlimited power! Yeah. All right. So,
I'm actually going to, if I could, just grab her great axe and run this way.
sure thing. The great axe is literally just a standard great axe. She
Yep.
is I'm not saying don't take it as a trophy. I'm just saying that like it doesn't have any additional anything to it. I
Yeah.
did have, because I knew this was going to happen. I did give it some thought to like upping her a little bit. But you just took on a challenge rating 5 character by yourself, which was impressive. It would have been more of a challenge if the tiger had made it in, but people stop that, and I was
But
only going to
you
make
know,
the tiger.
we also have challenge level 5 people that they have to get through to get to me. So
Yeah, no. Well, no, you guys like as a group, as a CRC, you
Loki
guys
just
are
goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. Where were you going? No, you weren't."
yeah, or tangle, or what? Yeah,
Little
you
poke.
guys handled that.
Death.
It also came down to where you guys decided to go through the rocks because there were more forces in specific places. So depending upon where you went, but back to the battle at hand, Dornhild dead. Should probably put an X on her. X on her. All right. As you start to make your way further towards the chasm, you see that the bear tribe are again holding their own against this like fresh wave of tiger tribes that are happening, but there's just more. There's just more and more that keep coming. I'm just gonna do this. Boom. Okay. Boom. Token. Back to token. And as the woman gets closer, this avarice character gets closer, all of a sudden you just start seeing explosions in the snow, Ziada, as you're rushing towards the cave. Harvest, you kind of look over your shoulder through the whipping winds and you see it coming too. I'm not going to go into rounds right now to do it, but as you get in, you see that maybe about 30 feet in, Valen is standing there, and she's just motioning. She's like, get in here. And she seems to have something in her hands that she's attempting to like put on the ground near where you guys are coming in.
Okay.
All right. So as you guys rush in and get past her, you see her bend down and start to intone something, but she's also like manipulating something with her hands, anybody who's looking. And then she just turns and starts running towards you, and she just is like, I suggest we move now. And in classic action movie scene, as you guys start like running down this hallway of like just sheer ice, this massive explosion happens behind you, and she has detonated a device that has closed, at least temporarily, the entrance that you created in the waterfall. And so, a couple things are going to happen. First of all, congratulations, you guys have made it into the Caves of Hunger. That's not ominous at all, right? Like that's a good name for stuff and things.
That's what I named my last place.
Want to go to the Caves of Hunger? Let's go to the Caves. And actually, Novakri, I can't see you. Where are you on the map right now?
Oh, I missed the cave.
She just started climbing. She was just like, "It's up here, right?"
Oh, there you are. Okay, so I'm just going to do this. Going to do a little copy-paste action. Copy. Let's go here. Caves of Hunger.
My nickname for my stomach.
Caves, as in you're a cow and you have multiple of them?
Multiple. Yeah. I'm a multi-dimensional being. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to take it away from you. I'm not going to say no.
Wouldn't matter if you did.
Because I'm going to keep it anyways. All right, I'm going to paste. All right, so I have dropped you guys in the top corner, the top left corner of the map up here. So, including apparently the black squares that I drew to indicate where the crack was in the ice after I couldn't draw it. So, let's go for a little flavor text first. Basically, the pathway that has now been blocked behind you has created this channel that allows you to go in. And as you guys get in there, it like sort of opens up into a larger room that has the ice is kind of textured, as it looks like at one point maybe it was running water that flows down into a solid icy surface where there's some large stones that have iced over that are emerging out of it. And then there is an opening in the ice that's right here leading out of the room. There doesn't appear to be anything else in this room besides you guys and the sort of like cold tunnel behind you. However, in the Caves of Hunger, which the map is set up that 1 square is 5 feet, so everybody should be able to just get onto a square, and then it shouldn't be too much difficulty with regards to like maneuvering and figuring out distances, which is good for once. All right. Some other key factors about the Caves of Hunger. Most cavern ceilings are going to be 30 feet high and are made of smooth ice. Tunnels will range from between 10 and 15 feet high, unless otherwise noted. Everything is in complete darkness, unless otherwise noted, which is why I asked if everybody can see. And thankfully, through some good remembering on everybody's part, we remembered everybody can see. Jux, you can see in the dark, right? Just making sure.
You're muted.
Also, Tom, are we supposed to be on a different map?
You
moved
absolutely
you.
are, and I didn't bring you there.
Nope.
Yep. No, I did not. La la la. Okay. Now, I will
All right,
show you.
thank you for letting me know I was muted. I forgot.
No problem.
No, I actually don't think I do have dark vision.
Okay, so there is one amongst you who may need to carry a torch.
Maybe he and Loki can share the goggles, like one eye for each of them.
I love the thought of like the height difference between the two of them.
He's gonna climb on his shoulder, like piggyback.
Loki's
And Loki's
yeah,
gonna
exactly.
hold on to his neck, you know, like a 3-year-old who like can't really hang on, but he wants to piggyback, and he's just gonna choke you. So he's gonna choke him a little bit, and he's gonna hold up with his right hand. He's gonna look through his left eye, and that leaves Jux to have the right eye to be able to see half of what he could have.
So here's what I'm going to say. If you guys want to do that, I'll allow it, but I may start imposing some unstated penalties on stuff and things that you're doing.
I cast dark vision on Jux.
Okay. So Jux suddenly, after walking blindly down a hallway for the last however many rounds, you suddenly
First.
see everything in
He
front
walked
of you.
down first.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He's just got his hands in front of him like, what? Okay.
It just took until me getting in there to do
Right.
it.
Wait,
As you
we're supposed to be able to see here?
as you guys emerge into this room that I was describing before, that I think now all of you can see, one thing that you notice is that as you step, sound travels quickly and differently in here, creating an eerie echo. And as you start to move forward in this room, I'm not moving you anywhere beyond where you are right now. As you start to move forward in this room, you notice that like your footfalls create this kind of reverb that makes it sound like it's coming from maybe behind you or in front of you. So it's going to be very difficult for perception checks to specifically hear things in here, which is also good in the sense that if there is anything in here, you'll probably hear it as well. But it's something to be aware of. And then the last thing is that several of the tunnels that are in here, Ziada, you've moved up to the mouth of one of these, you see are very smooth and look like slides. There are arrows on the map that I can see that if you guys are going to attempt to move through them, if you do not have crampons, it's going to be very difficult to move up them, or you're just going to slide down them when you slide down them. Ziada, where you just moved to, the tunnel that you see in front of you actually is one of these that looks like it slides down to the level that you're on and is going to be potentially difficult if you don't have crampons. And I don't believe that everybody has crampons.
I
Well,
was
that's
just
it.
going to ask. I thought we did get crampons.
Some
I
people
definitely
purchased them. Some people did purchase them, but we've had
Every
some changes in
character I've
party.
had up until now has had tons of them.
Up until now. So you don't have any?
his
does
previous
Ju-
3
does-
had like 8 apiece, but
he had them
this
on his
guy-
elbows, his
Yeah,
knees.
Jux has none.
Jiminy Christmas.
And also, I would wonder if Loki had them, because when the group finally bought them, I think Loki had departed to go back and run the inn for a while.
Yeah, but I still had them
Okay.
from like
all right.
episode 1.
Oh, you bought them way back at the start. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of the original characters still bought them.
Wow.
At the very beginning.
Yeah, that was
just
Yeah. It sounded like a little bit of hate there, a little bit of
no,
disdain.
just a little bit of, you
That was
know,
just bonding.
Loki throwing out that he's got a 17 perception, because just like, no, I know I made it, but I want everyone to know that I did better than them. And then Novakri too, and it's just like, all right, you fucking originals, you losers.
I prefer
Season
Elite.
1.
This is
Season
what's
1.
gonna break up the party. Is who was here in season 1. It's like,
not whether or not a god kills you. Just like the band just breaks up. It just can't support itself.
okay, so in that case, I'm going to. So this is kind of like a slide that heads down.
Yeah. So it slides down to you. So you would have to walk up
Oh,
it to get
shit.
into the next room.
All right. All right. Who can do this? Who got crampon? Because apparently
You don't have crampons either?
Apparently I don't.
Shit.
I mean, this was
That's-
not my original character.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yes, the turnover in our little group has been kind of extreme.
So one of the other things that I will tell you guys, and you may have sort of already figured this out based upon the size of the map that you're on right now, is this is a map that may take a couple sessions to get through. Obviously, you're aware that there is a time crunch because the forces of Oral have seen that you've broken in here and are going to probably try and get in here to get you as well. But this is a large map with some stuff and things that may occur. So go forth and conquer, and let me know what you guys want to do. Right now, there's a slippery slide in front of Ziada. So what do you guys want to do?
It looks like crampons come in sets, correct? And you put them
Yeah,
on your
one-
feet?
Yeah, so like historically, crampons were very much like what you saw, if anybody remembers the show that didn't really ever end, Game of Thrones, where they were just like a spike attached to like the inside of both of your boots,
Your
so that
boots,
there was
okay.
something you could dig in. Basically,
Yeah.
there'd be like a leather strap or a harness that you would tie across it, so that as you stamp down, this pin would go into the ground and prevent you from slipping one way or another.
You know,
Okay, so it looks like I have 2 sets of crampons. So I can wear one, and then I can give one to Ziada.
Mike, what were you saying?
I was just saying if we had an artificer, they could probably whip a couple sets up out of junk.
So we know
Where's
what
Bobby?
Chris's next character is going to be.
Where's Bobby No when you need him?
Elsewhere. He is
Sorry,
exactly
the
where he
last
needs to
character,
be.
The one that got turned to ice, the artificer.
He's
Yeah.
he's over there, up there, and over there.
I'll accept the crampons there. Thank you. And I will put those on and march up in that case. Set up a rope to hang down.
All right. With the crampons, you don't need to make a climb check. The crampons will just sort of negate it. There may be other points that you get to, or I say
Yeah.
otherwise, but for this one, you're fine.
Just
You
stomping
guys-
away.
Yeah, you remember. I mean, again, with the echoings in the chamber, as you're just sort of like crunch, you just everybody hears it, and you just know that like it's it. If you've ever seen like the scary movie where somebody walks into the mausoleum or somebody walks into the crypt where it's been silent as the grave, proverbial and realistically, for centuries, and there's a coat of dust on everything. This place has no dust because it has been basically hermetically sealed under the ice, but it just reverberates like that. Like you just hear like the cha 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 cha. Your next foot goes down cha 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 cha. as it goes. And as you're climbing, I would like you to give me a survival check.
Oh, good. Oh. 11.
11. What you notice is that
You
the
don't
sides
survive
of
this.
no, you die instantly. No. The sides of the tunnel that you're climbing up in appear to have been made differently than the room that you were just standing in. It looks like the ice looks different. You can't really put your finger on what it is, but it just looks like that whatever had caused the last room you were in to be made, this was made in a different way, and you're not quite sure why.
Okay. And you said I can't touch it.
No, you can't.
I can't
Absolutely.
put my finger on it.
Are you
I'm just fucking
speaking
with
like
you.
figuratively? I was like, figuratively, no, you can't put your finger on it. But if you want to touch the wall, go right ahead. You die.
Yeah,
That's when you
figured.
instantly die.
Right. You should have made a survival check.
Be like MC Hammer, and you can't touch this.
Right. So yeah,
so-
I'm gonna be climbing up there and setting up a rope up at the top there.
All right, as you come into this room, the ceiling again expands up to that 30-foot like high ceiling that I was talking about. In the center of the room, I'm just going to take you in and sort of there you go. You can move up one more square too if you no
cool.
you can see the room fine, so that's fine. In the center of this room, there appears to be the remains of the hull of an ancient wooden ship.
Cool.
All right. We're gonna become frozen pirates after this, guys.
Hmm.
We've already got 2 ships on our fleet.
And whale.
That all right. Shit. That's got to be our main ship.
All right. So as you are at the top of this right now, are you calling back down to them, or what are you doing?
Yeah, unless I'm exploring this whole place on my own and then just, coming back.
Let us know how it goes, Yada.
I'll scout everything out because I'm the quiet one with a disadvantaged stealth check of 0.
Clank, clank, clank. Yeah, no, I just didn't want I didn't want Ziada to like slip and then slide back and like take us all
Yeah.
out. So if she's now like on the plateau or no longer on an incline. Is that correct?
Yeah, there's a leveling off at the top of
Okay.
it that like once you get once you get to I gotta do this and then this. Once you get to like right about there like it's no longer slick. And then with the rope and if you have crampons that you put on, you can
Yep.
absolutely do this. However, if you do not have crampons, you can use the rope and there will be a climb check to make it up. Not a difficult one, but there is a climb check.
I'm gonna trigger my hover ring and just hover down the slide.
Up, so it goes up. But yeah, you could do if it works going upwards, then absolutely you can try to do that. But just let me know who's going to go up first and what's happening.
Well, I'm just gonna go behind Ziada.
I'll go behind Navakri.
Okay, and so it's a little slow going for those with crampons. I'm going to say Novakri, you can get right there, but everybody else sort of. Valen is over here. She's making her way over. Harvest, where are you right now? I can't see you.
Sorry.
There you go. No, there was a label on the map that you were behind that I'm like, I don't know where you went, but yeah.
Gotcha. I have crampons, but and so now Novakri is on that no longer slide part. That is the plateau.
Yep, she's achieved the top. Are you going one at a time as you go up this?
I just didn't want to be behind anybody as they were up the slide. So
All right, well, back up a sec.
Sounds
Back up
sounds like it.
Okay.
Yep, just back up a sec. Put yourself at the base. Oh, right about there. That's fine. So as you start to go up, that's fine. You can put yourself where you were, right there. As
Okay.
you start to, move forward. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, sure. It's good.
Alrighty.
As you move
Step
there,
forward, a little bit back.
Ziada,
Yeah, exactly.
you hear coming from over here, it's like, intruders, and I need everybody to roll some initiative.
Oh,
please.
Jiminy Christmas.
I'm not waiting. There's no fucking time. The bear tribe is fighting the people who I should be controlling. This is bullshit. Gotta take care of this bullshit god bitch.
They have 3, so all right. So I'm gonna go back here so I can look at it. And so is it adapting to everybody's? You know what? I'll shut
These
up.
ones, the ones that are all on there, 18, 5, 13, 16, and 9, are all the ones that are from
new
this
ones.
screen.
All right, so I can take the old ones off.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go back to this. Maybe. Oh God! Come on, come back. Why are you not showing me chat anymore? There we go. For some reason, that just did that, and then I can come back here, maybe. What the fudge is going on? Roll 20. Sometimes your shit is stupid.
What's it doing?
Sometimes.
So yeah, I know, right? So it just moved the chat where all the dice rolls are over to the left in an independent window, and then when I X'd it out, it just won't go back.
Is there not something at the top, like a three dots? It's all the way, it's above the, like if you see the scroll bar. Like all the way where it would be like the arrow pointing up. Like all the way
Yeah.
top right.
So when I do
3
that,
lines.
all it does is it just gets rid of the bar on the right hand side where all the info is. This is weird. Actually, wait. Let me see if I can do the. No, that's not gonna work.
What did you do?
I don't know. What did you do, Tom? What did you do?
Figure out new ways to break shit all the time.
I don't mean to,
that's-
but it is. Well, I'll tell you what. Can somebody tell me what I rolled? I think I
7,
rolled 2.
12, 10, 7.
So that's 7, 12, 10, 7.
Yep.
Okay. Boom. Nice. This. Get rid of that. I can't see what people roll, so they're just gonna have to tell me. I hope that like the dice roller comes back when I roll. Actually, let's see what happens when I do this.
1. Almost
Is it
a
showing
1.
up somewhere?
It
Yeah.
is. It's showing up in chat.
I can't get the chat to come back. Roll 20.
So there isn't like a 3-line thing up at the top right?
So there's the one that comes up. It says macros. And then there's the one that's above, like the scroll bar, that when I click on that, oh, nope. When I click on that, it just gets rid of,
The whole
everything.
right side.
yeah, and there's nothing left.
So you were I didn't even know you could detach that.
I didn't know either. So how about this? I will. So the two things we can do is either I will use Google Dice and roll dice, or
Okay, so yeah, you did this. You double clicked it. Okay, so now mine is gone as well. All right, so now we're both in the same bad position.
I
Right,
broke roll
so-
20. Woo!
Maybe just reload your page.
That's what I was
might be.
thinking.
Yeah, good idea. Did you turn it off and on? Did you turn it off and on?
Hello, IT.
Did you try
Oh,
jiggling the
oh,
cable?
It's back. It's back.
Just wiggle it. Just wiggle the cable.
What are you doing? Stop it. Just do this.
Huh.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't like that. That's weird.
Objects and tokens. Yeah, I don't even know why it's a functionality that you can do that. Like, it just seems dumb. But
Like
it's, I have
I'd
it-
be okay with it is if when you closed it, it went back to there.
Okay. All right, so I am going to go and put these in descending order. And Ziada, you hear this like intruders coming from this area over here.
Okay.
What do you
did-
do? It is
you
your turn.
only have the 110. So if that's fine, you've got 3 zeros at the bottom,
Oh my God! All right,
which
well,
I'm
we'll do
fine
this.
with because there's so many fucking zeros that we're gonna be fighting.
Yes. Oh, come on. Descending order. All right, go back to the top. All right, Ziada, you're up.
All right, so they're coming from
Hello.
in here.
Yes, currently I think you can see a sliver into these rooms, and it looks like a winding series of passageways with like cobwebs and other things. As you rush to right there, you see in front of you, let's do a little Shift Z action. You see this like glowing red eye, green flamed skull that just opens, and this voice comes out, and it's just like, intruders!
Oh, shut up. I walk up while saying that.
No, we were invited.
Shut the fudge up!
So I'm going to long sword. So that is a dirty 20.
Okay, I believe that will hit. I just have to pull open their
I hope so.
stuff and things. I mean, maybe these things have an AC as high as yours. Probably not, but we'll see.
That's not good. Guys, we're just gonna go fight the barbarians. We're out of here.
Yeah, we're not dealing with this shit. They have an armor class. Yep, that is a hit. I almost told you everybody what it was, but yeah.
Okay, so that is 9 points of damage.
All right. I just want to wait. I just want to double check something really quickly. Yep. Nope. That's fine. Yep. You've got it.
All right, is a 17 still a hit?
17 is still a hit.
All right, I'm narrowing it down, guys. That's only 6.
All right. So 6 more points of damage on this one. -6. I will put I'll put a dot on this one because you did some damage. You're getting it there. I
then I
will
would
say that
like-
it looks like you've done more than just that, but you haven't gotten it to, the classic bloodied halfway
Mhm.
point.
And then I would like to smash my shield into it and hopefully crush it into the wall, sort of thing.
Weren't you supposed
Weird,
to
they have a
lead with
plus
the
20
rush?
to their athletics.
I
No, they-
didn't think that this thing has a
high
knockdown and
athletics.
be disadvantaged sort of thing.
No, and so you can't knock it down, but you can do some damage when you bash it.
Yeah.
Because they don't.
And so that is 10. No,
So is this quick question? Is this
7.
Is this like so? Your sword is slashing damage. What is your shield?
I
Is it-
imagine it's more piercing because the reason I'm able to do the damage is because the black blade that was put on the shield.
All right. So you see then that this does less than you would anticipate that it would do as you hit
All
it
right,
with the shield.
in that case, it's bashing.
In that case, I change everything I just said. Yeah.
Right. Oh, was the
I felt-
slashing? The slashing was bludgeon. I don't know. What do you need it to not be?
Because the hit specifically is
Yep.
because of the
Right.
spikes piercing. So yeah. So okay.
Yep.
So it appears that they have.
But that was the only
resistance
thing that
to
it felt
yeah, the
was
slashing
lesser.
went through. Yep.
Okay.
And
So yeah,
and I know
that's
your
7.
sword is
So
not
it
magical.
goes down to 3 on that last bit.
Mhm.
Also, are we? It hasn't been, or has it been a full minute since I ran away from the end of the battle?
the length of I'd say a full minute has gone by.
Okay.
Between like the end of your battle with Bjornheld, racing to the tunnel, going in the tunnel, the explosion in the tunnel, regrouping at the front of it before you guys had to move up, and then you had to climb up this pathway, getting crampons on. A minute has gone by at least.
Okay.
Not more.
All right. So, can we? Would it be cool if we said 2 minutes went by since I've gotten the? Because I don't have the aura in that case, doing the extra damage. But has it been like 2 minutes with all the running around? So that I still have the armor.
It's been several minutes. So yeah, you can say that.
All right. Perfect. And yeah, that's
Armor's
all I
for
got.
10 minutes.
Right. So I'm thinking like 8-ish or so. Something. I'm at 24. That's all I'm saying. Next.
Okay, so I have to look up something real fast because oh shoot, what did you just do? Oh my goodness. All right, so that's really cool. So okay. Get rid of that. Oh, cancel. Okay. Then it goes to Harvest. Harvest, what are you doing? Actually, Ziada, do you have knowledge religion?
Not generally. Got
Okay.
a +1. And not
give me
whatever.
Roll me a quick no reg.
Religion.
Yeah. Ooh. Nice. All right, so these things are known as flame skulls. They are why is this not coming up? Because normally it does. That's weird. I'll do it this
They
way.
were named by someone who was lazy and not very creative.
Anybody not want to like take time to do this? Just what does it look like? It's a skull with flames. All right.
It's like, I don't know. It's like a skull covered in flame with flame skull. Shut up. Next.
The flame skulls are the remains of spellcasters that could not achieve lichdom, but were powerful enough that their bodies were infused with magics.
Well,
With
some of their
that
body.
said, you know a couple things about it with an 18. So roll me a D4, and I will tell you some stuff about it, depending on what you get.
2.
2. All right. Do you want to know more about its past? Do you want to know about its powers? Do you want to know about its special abilities? Or do you want to know its name?
I think past and special abilities. Yeah.
I'm just going to tell you, its name was a ruse. I was just going to give you some bullshit information for that. So
Okay.
its past is flame skulls only dimly recall their former life. Although it speaks in its old voice, there is nothing left there. Like there's no memories, there's no anything in it. But it has full access to the spells that it knew in life, because that has not worn away. So it can cast spells up to 3rd level.
All right, so I got a quick question about that then. If they have no memory of their former life, but they have access to these spells, do they not have access because they don't know they have the spells?
So it's a great question. What I think the answer to that is that the magics that they infuse themselves with in life kind of turned into a muscle memory that they have that lets them just cast those spells the same way a caster would, so it may have access up to 3rd level spells, but it only has the same number of spell slots it did in life. It's not like an at-will or a permanent kind of thing. So
I imagine it as like someone with dementia who's like able to do things. Like, wow, this is a really complex thing, but like it's just built into you at this point.
Yeah, it's sort of like a reverb memory that these creatures have. And then as far as like special abilities, I'll give you 2 things. One, they also, because of a tragic death in which they weren't able to achieve their desires, they are eternally bound to where they are. I think that's part of their past as well, so I'll say that.
That part.
They are wreathed in flame, as you saw, but they give off bright light that they can choose to focus into basically laser beams that shoot out of their eyes. And they also have an Eldritch Rejuvenation, which means that unless you rolled high enough, so I'll give this to you, unless somebody splashes them with holy water, casts Dispel Magic, or remove Curse, they will eventually come back.
Once again, things that would have been nice to know yesterday.
God damn it. All right, Harvest. You can climb up easily, so I'm not going to make you lose any movement speed. So you can go from where you are right now, move regularly because of your crampons, the rope being there. Then what do you want to do?
Okay, I'm just giving you guys a forewarning. I've been awake since 2:30 this morning. So if I stop answering at any point, you can assume I'm sleeping.
My
Um,
anticipation is we'll go through this round and then we'll put a pause on it till next week.
okay. And it's a regular movement through this, right? So I get my 30 speed.
Yes. Yep.
Okay. And I have no visual on these creatures, correct?
Correct.
And have I heard them? Like, are they? You only said Navakari and Ziada heard them, so I don't know if it's something that we can all hear because it's so echoey, or
Roll me a perception check.
got it. Persuasion. Got it.
With a 19, you definitely hear the following. I wish I knew this yesterday. And clang clang with some swordplay.
Okay. Oops. Okay, so I don't know that they're there. Got it. Do I have visual on them? Because they're like flaming skulls. So I have visual on them here.
So you see that in this area over here, there is light illuminating because of everybody's auras. I can't tell you what you can see right now because there's some overlap going on. But you can tell that there's something happening over here.
Hmm. Okay. And I see Ziada over there.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. I'm just gonna do another. Okay, I'm gonna hold a spell. So I'm gonna hold my action. I'm gonna hold a spell. I'm gonna hold Fairy Fire for until I get some sort of solid visual. Till I know that I want to cast Fairy Fire on it. I might
Well,
not.
when you prep a spell, you cast it, so you're going to lose it by the next round.
Oh, am I? For sure, for sure.
Yeah, I got
Oh,
caught on that
okay.
in one of my games. A cantrip
Okay.
you can do because technically you're not expending anything, but
Right.
with a
It's
leveled
just a
spell.
cantrip. Okay. Hold on. Fuck, it's my cantrip.
I like to think that conversation happened in the game as well. Novakri's like, no, girl, don't do that.
Yeah,
I got
don't do
burned on this
that.
before.
Yeah. Exactly. The gods are ruthless here. Okay, so then I'm not gonna hold my action then. I'm gonna use my action to do another move. And I'm gonna do 5, 10, 15. Yeah. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move here. And that's my turn.
Okay. As you get right there, you can see this like dull illumination that's coming throughout several areas up here. But because the pathway is so windy,
Yeah.
apart from that illumination, you can't really see anything that's going on over there. All right, it goes to this guy right here who sees Ziada. What's it gonna do? Does it just go crazy? Yeah, it's gonna go crazy. It let's do this. Let's do. What's the best way to do this? I'm gonna need a dex saving throw, but give me from Ziada. Ziada, before you do this, give me a minute because I need to double check what the save is going to be. All right, so it's a spell save. It's a dexterity save. Yep, I'm sorry. Yeah, dex save versus DC 13.
Okie dokie. It was on a 17.
Okay. Okay, so couple things are going to happen. The first thing that's going to happen is I gotta roll a d22, and
A D20.
I too roll
It's a
6
weird dice.
plus
Yeah.
3.
Things sticking out.
That's a fail as well, and from the skull that's up here, this little bead looks like a tiny crab apple flies over your shoulder. It's right here. Detonates, and how much is it? And here comes 8d6 as this thing just cast a fireball and it engulfs the two of you in 8d6 worth of damage. All right, so that's 23 points of damage. You guys did not save, so you take the full of it. This guy is now like it looks like his jaw's about to fall off, and one of the sockets the light has dimmed and gone out on it as that damage has brought it down to being like on the verge of death. However, Ziada, I'm sure that hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna go to Flame Skull number here. And this guy's going to float forward and see you and is going to try to use its eye lasers. So, 20 plus 5. That's not going to hit. So, pew pew! But they both sail over you and sink into the icy wall behind you. And it is Jux's turn.
I have to remember to, unmute myself. All right,
That
so
way
I'm
we
going to
can hear the
start by...
cricket.
Huh?
That way we can hear the cricket.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do about the fucking cricket.
I had one that I just found. I was like, okay, I didn't realize this was inside, and then it was in the other room, and I'm like, okay, that thing's definitely inside. My son was like, there's a cockroach. And she's like, no, there it is. There you are. All right, outside you go.
Yeah, no, it's not inside, but I'm in the basement. It's kind of like stuck in the bulkhead.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
And it's been there all day, and I'm like, you son of a bitch, because I have to work down here. But anyway, since, like I said, I'm so far away, I am going to cast Fly on myself.
Ooh.
By 60 feet. I think that's all I can do right now.
Okay. You move 60 feet. You get right there. Again, you hear the sounds of battle kind of echoing, and it's coming from this way over to your left as you're coming to the room. It goes
Can
to...
I-
Go ahead.
No, never mind. I was going to ask if I could double move, but I'm like, I cast a spell, so no, never mind. I'm good.
Yep.
All right. Can you double move when you're flying? No, maybe
if
maybe
you
on
have
your turn.
something for your bonus, but his
Yeah.
action, which would be replaced with the dash that was spent using the spell.
Yeah, like I said, I'm good.
Yep.
Okay. The one that's in front of you is going to, because it's so wounded right now, is going to cast Blur on itself, which provides it with it provides it disadvantage for any incoming attacks. And so I'm going to put what am I going to put on it? I'm going to put a ninja mask on it. And that is its turn because it realizes, oh shit, there's a angry warrior in front of me, and if I try to cast, bad things are going to happen. Okay, and then we go to the next flame skull, which is this guy, and this guy goes, fuck y'all, I don't like you, and is going to cast a fireball 5, 10. No, it can't do that because it's going to hurt itself and it doesn't want to do it. So it's going to try to eye laser. No, it's going to shoot some magic missiles at you. And so that is a level 1. For each level above that, so it's got a third, so it's going to go second or higher. So 5, yep, so 5d4 plus 5 is what's going to come at you. Ziada. 5d4 plus 5. You take 16 points of damage. Could have been a lot worse. And it is Loki's turn.
Could have been a lot better.
Well, I mean, just saying, 2 1s. There were 2 1s on that.
Only 2.
Also, Vaylin did not enter into the turn order, so I'm gonna put her in, and I'll put her after Loki. Sorry about that. I didn't realize she wasn't in the turn order.
And these things are... I don't see them, right? They're at the top.
You do not see them.
Alright. And they're climbing up a wall.
Yeah, it's kind of like a sheer ice like slide, for lack of a better way to put it. But there is a rope that's there, and if you have crampons on the rope, you can move at normal speed. You don't have to make a check.
Sweet. Interesting. Okay, so bonus action to dash. Weird.
If you wanted to make the turn to come this way, you could have done that too if you wanted.
I don't know if I want to be there, but I don't like. I can still see that, so that must mean I have line of sight on this, right?
Yep, if you can visually see it, then yeah, you have line of sight on it.
All right, cool. These things no magic. I feel like magic is not going to be as effective or something like that, so let's go with or bow.
All right, so 25 is a hit, but it is piercing damage. So you're only going to do, they have resistance to piercing.
But isn't it magical because of putting it in
So
take it
interestingly,
from
interestingly, normally that's what it says, resistance and less magical. But on these guys, damage resistance just says lightning, necrotic, piercing. So any piercing damage, they only take they take half damage. They take half damage on.
Oh, so it doesn't look as effective. Okay.
I mean, you're still going to hit this guy, and you're probably going to do some damage to it without a doubt. Also, as you're looking down the tunnel, you see like blackened scorch marks on the edge where clearly, recently, some sort of explosion has just happened.
All right. So it takes 4 points of damage then.
So it rolled sneak attack damage as well. Did you
Yeah.
mean?
I don't have
And-
it. It
Yeah, I was
just
going to
does
say,
it
okay.
autom-
Yep, so
all
you're
the
right.
time. That's
So,
why
yep.
you have 4.
Right, so 4 points of damage. Yep. You see it like that. Your arrow flies true, and it like scrapes off like a scrit of bone from like right above the thing's head, and it kind of wobbles in the flight that's there, and the light dims for just a second, and then it comes back on. Are you doing anything else on your turn?
Nope. Move, bonus action, action. I'm all done.
Okay. Novakri, your turn.
Thought it was Berlin.
You know what? You can go first. I'm just going to have her move her way up to the top, and she's going to have to get up there, so she's got to wait for somebody to get out of the way.
Okie doke. I assume you'd like some help.
I wouldn't say no.
As you get up
Certainly.
there, you see all of these skulls floating around. The one that's directly in front of Ziada to the right here looks like it's like on its last legs. But the rest of them appear to be like full health, and they're just sort of chittering now. They're just like, intruders, 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 must go, must go, must go.
Okay. I'm gonna do a fireball on the two up north. See how they like that.
Valinda right there. Right? Yeah, sure. What is your save? Your DC, I should say, for the reflex.
15.
All right. They have a +3 to dexterity. So here comes 2d20.
Damn.
Yeah, these things are pretty nasty. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like them. I mean, I like them, but I also don't like them. So they both fail.
Get
So they're
rolled.
both going to take 31 points of damage. 1, and then do that. 8. So we're gonna put several marks on this guy. Oop. And then this, I assume this is the other one that you can hit with
Yeah.
that. Okay. So let me put this back up, and we're gonna go -31. I'm just going to put a red mark on him too, because you just blew them to hell. They do not have a lot of health. They do not have a high AC. So they had a good chance to pass that, but I just want to make sure. Nope. I apologize. I'm going to go back because I just went to their damage immunities, and they are immune to cold, fire, and poison. And so your fireball
Does nothing.
has done nothing.
These
Okay.
fucking guys.
These guys are not cool.
No.
Well,
That
I
is
mean,
that's correct.
I should have expected it. Flame skulls.
It also means that this guy did not get reduced to as low as he did. But he did get pretty beat up by Ziada, so I'm going to put him just back to there. All right. Navakri, you moved. You cast a fireball. You now find yourself surrounded by flaming skulls. Anything else you want to do?
Did you take some damage, Ziada?
Yeah, quite a bit. I'm at 29 out of 76 at this point. So I'm down to like a third.
Okay,
Almost.
I'm gonna soup up a healing word for you.
Excellent, thank you.
17.
Wow.
That
gotta feel
gets
pretty
rid
good.
of the magic missile.
All right, so it is now 10:55. We usually play till about 11. I'm happy to put a pause on this, especially because Dolan said she had a long day. But you guys have kind of, gotten out of the frying pan and into the fire with this one. These things were just waiting here for untold centuries, and you guys happened to wake them up.
Yeah,
No
go
one-
us.
Anyone have any holy water? Any religious?
No.
No holy water, but I have remove curse.
I will say this, that their rejuvenation is not like overnight. Like it takes some time for them to rejuvenate. And so
Oh yeah, we'll be coming back to make sure we douse these fuckers.
I'm just saying that like you could effectively leave and then they're not going to when they come back they're not going to remember you. They're just cursed to haunt this place where they met their demise.
Yeah, until we dump that shit all over them. It's just like, nope, your demise has been met.
You've
Screw
been-
you.
Will my remove curse spell help?
I mean, it won't not.
So it is
That was another one of the options.
Yep, they are. So dispel magic or remove curse will end them. Flameskull shattered fragments reform unless they are splashed with holy water or subjected to a dispel magic or remove curse. Which means if you were to cast, I will tell you this: if you cast that on one of them now, it would instantly disperse the creature.
Shit.
Because I don't think remove curse has a save, so I think it would just be an instant effect. Let's double check. At your touch, all curses affecting one creature. If the creature is good, yeah, no. So it's a touch spell, but as soon as you were to reach out and touch, and I don't think touching provokes in 5e, so you could literally just walk up and go boop, or in this case, because you're flying, fly up and go boop. But with that,
Actually, I'd have to double check because I don't know if I can do that. Because if I'm flying, does flying require concentration?
I don't think so unless you take damage or or are affected by like winds or something, and neither of those have occurred to you yet. So you double check on fly for this week, but I think you should be good.
Okay.
All right. Well, with that, good stuff, guys. These caves, like I said, have some stuff and things in them. So we will continue next week, and we'll see where we go. But good stuff, and I'm excited to see where you go.
Thank you much, sir.
Cool.
All right. Talk to you all next week.
Later, everyone.
Later, all.